Welcome to ATB TV on this Friday morning. I'm here with the great man, Peter Morganti, in the Delacombe Supermarket car park, otherwise known as the ATB studio.
Yeah, Mobile Studios found Delacombe, and not a bad morning.
No, the fans are going past in their cars behind.
Yeah, they're all leaving, Darren.
No one's tried to run us over just yet.
No.
Well, Pete, we had a quiet week on the track.
Should have had a winner, Darren.
What did you reckon?
Maltese down the track. There was one other horse that could have won the race, and it did.
They backed it?
Yeah. Well, I thought it... I wasn't confident all the way down the straight, except one moment at about 100 out. I thought he was going to kick back here, inside. There's 2 bays short. The other thing was just probably had the momentum up at the right time. We had to try and get there and then finish off. But he ran good. I mean, it was 4 lengths back to the third horse, wasn't it?
What do you think of the ride? Because I know there's a few 2 Bay Shore owners who are really interested in your opinion.
No,
are you potting Zach Spain or are you supporting Zach Spain?
No, it was just he was there to win it.
He was there to win it?
He was there. If he was good enough from the 200, he could have won it.
My 4 Maltese went in the bin.
Yeah, I was alive.
Done all the hard work.
I was alive to there, and I continued to be alive after that race. Maybe that's why my phone's not working, because it did get piffed. Beck said, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, "Nothing."
Well, there was a few, little bit of feedback that they weren't happy with the ride, but you know, first up over 1,300, $2.60 favourite. They backed the other horse heavily.
Yeah.
We did get back in a bit of traffic, but you know what? If you need the perfect ride to win a benchmark 70 on a Saturday at Wangaratta, maybe your horse is just average. Or maybe it's looking for more ground, or maybe it needed the run.
Yeah, look.
A couple of blokes on track talking through their pocket weren't happy.
I think that's...
One might have had a little go at the jock.
Well, it's cost me nearly into 4 figures, the little multi, and I just thought we were there to win at the right time. They singled out. Whether it was better, it was on the outside of that horse.
Normally the outside horse wins.
Yeah.
We saw that in the Melbourne Cup in 2016.
I think...
when Heartbreak City got beaten inch.
And it's a good point. I just think horses feel like they're probably in command or a bit more dominant when you're outside another horse. He
got rolling, didn't he? He got rolling the winner, and we had to cart up.
Yeah. Well, I just thought 100 out, we're just going to get there and just win by nose.
Now, if we hadn't had a bet, say it was $1.60, and we're just watching.
Yep.
We'd probably walk away going, for a horse that's a miler, that was a great first up effort.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
And I think the winner will go on and win more races.
Well, that was 3 in a row at one, wasn't it?
And what was it, 3 lengths to the rest?
Yeah.
And they would have taken the Exacta and the Quinella.
Well, should have, in hindsight. No. Look,
there's got to be a way you can put your bets on after a result. We'd be all richer.
He's got a little bit of the Hasseltoffs about him.
He's a non-winner.
Well, he's thereabouts, and he's consistent, and he tries hard, maybe.
Damien Kelly won't be happy with that. Mick Elder will be coming after you.
Well, why? Because I said he's a consistent beast, or not a try.
Non-winner.
No, you said that.
Well, he ran second. It was a good return. Disappointing not to win.
He'd be winning short.
Stokes said he pulled up good. Too professional to pot the ride. And we move on.
You have to find a track rider if he pots the ride.
All right, so that was our only one and only.
It helped boost our top 3, Darren.
Didn't boost anything else.
No. So let's get into our
sort
runners.
of got a bit sad after that, Pete. Haven't had a bet since.
You know, no.
Sort of lost interest.
Didn't even look at Wednesday to see if it was any... Oh, the worst part about it, too, is I had attrition at Mitch Freedman's. In that multi, it was $3 the place, which that was not long after, and I'm thinking, yeah, that'd be right. And the last one, I can't think of the last one, it was $2.50. I get sick thinking about it. I was going to...
Was Mitch Freedman? I thought he was over the line.
Oh, well...
And then that thing just
jumped
out of the ground.
And I mean, it wasn't as if he had an easy run at Trish either. It was out 3 wide and then outside the leader, and I just said, it's going to hang on here and win by a neck. They were closing, and then bang, I actually see Mitch. I said, when you get beat, I said, there's no real answer to this. Do you rather get beat when you just don't quite get there, or when you're there and you get rolled over?
Hang on.
Yeah. He said it didn't matter in a Group 1. I still got the same result. Was seen.
Good horse though.
Was seen later on that evening in the Crown Casino, as if he probably did have a Group 1 winner. He was kicking on a bit, Mitch, apparently.
Gee, that'd be interesting viewing with Mitch. Hey, how would Mitch kick
A
on?
little fella who was fairly rolling, apparently.
Was he?
Sources tell me. But yeah, he was dead stiff, like. Nice horse.
Would have been his first Group 1 winner.
Yeah, it's in the paddock now. He's
Put it out.
Yeah, he said, if I look after the horse, he said it's the soundest horse. I said, I've got sound horses, but at that level, soundest
Very
horse I've
sound.
ever come across.
So that's one horse he's got he hasn't stuffed up.
We'll talk about Mitch and the Dandy Man in a minute.
Righto.
We'll go straight there, Darren.
Let's
A
go to
Dandy
one
Man.
he has kind of
Yeah.
stuffed up.
There was a little bit of conversation. He left Jared Fry. I might have won. Joey Carr Road, but anyway.
Oh.
A few having a little dig at him. Jared Fry rides a Dandy Man.
Gotta love social media, don't you?
Oh, yeah. You can tell the ones that have had a bet. You can tell the ones that don't like someone.
I'm glad a lot of our owners are that old they don't know how to do social media.
Yeah, it's a good thing to keep off. For one.
Dandy Man tonight at Pakenham.
Yeah, it's really half the field scratched, isn't it?
Well, I'm not going.
Field of 5.
Friday night and a long weekend, going to Pakenham. How long do you reckon that drive would be?
Oh, is it later in the night?
Yeah,
Last race.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
It was bad enough driving to Ballarat today, the freeway. God,
shocking in Ballarat.
there wouldn't be a caravan or camper trailer still at home.
No,
I don't know where they're going. Hall's Gap. I don't know where they're going, but there was loads of them. Anyway,
long
won't be
weekend.
on track tonight. I'll be in front of the TV.
$2.70 chance.
How can it be 270?
Well, yeah,
That's short.
there's only 4 others in it.
Is there?
There's 3 scratch. Yeah, there's only 5 in it now.
Oh well, we got 61 and a half.
The
I
only-
don't
the
reckon
little-
Jay Fry's ever ridden a winner at Pakenham. It's likely he won't even get there in time. The horse will have to leave now.
Well, Bo Mertens was at Bendigo yesterday, rode a double, and they were interviewing him after the second one. They said, "Oh, you got to ride at Pakenham." He said, "Yeah, if I don't stop this interview, I won't get there. I've got to leave now." He missed the race.
Oh. Well, he was right.
Yeah. So,
Jeez.
Jared,
lives in Ballarat.
he's been riding well.
Maybe he could drive the horse down.
Just
Take
do
the
lot.
float.
Strap it,
Yep.
do it, bring home a winner.
Oh, he wouldn't be able to reach the saddle. He's a good little fella.
He'll win tonight.
Do you?
Yeah. The only thing I just
Isn't it a leader's by
no,
strap?
there's 2. Yeah, and there's 2 in the lead.
They'll walk.
I hope they
There's
just.
no way I'm taking the 270.
He'll be just too strong.
I'm not taking the 270.
All right.
After last week,
Yeah.
I've lost interest.
I'm not even having a bet this week.
I'm going to get Liz to change my password on my betting account so I can't log in.
Just get rid of them altogether.
I don't want to know about it. 270 Pakenham, 5-horse race.
Mile.
We're going to go
not mile,
back. We're going to go
4.5.
back.
Mile or
They're going to
4.5.
walk. We're going to be steaming home into 4th.
Look, so second last. He'll win.
Yeah, good. I hope you're right.
Saturday.
I'm not having anything on any horse under $3. I'm over it.
I don't know what price Lake Teddy Car is, but she was good first up. Only out to 1,300. I thought he went a little bit further out of trip, but
Love the pre-race. Yeah, we'll just go back to last and run on.
Lead last,
leads all the way.
anyway, what do you think there?
You keep talking, I'll have a look.
Benchmark 64, 1,300. It should be about a $6 chance.
So what do you reckon? 1,300.
Yep. Benchmark 64.
Oh yeah, there it is. The Thurfy.
Todd Panel.
Geez, they don't pick it
I don't.
unless it's the wrong race, which it is.
Might be 2 of them, Darren.
They must have split it, did they?
Have to be.
This is in.
Couldn't be $10. Have to be
You sure
$6.
it's the? Oh, fillies and mares. Yep, $3 favourite, Pete.
Says,
In from
I missed the
$4.60.
$6. Oh, well, there you go. Well,
Oh, there's a few out. There's 4 out. Anyway, we did a lot of pre-work for this, didn't we?
I just thought jump, lead, do the same thing as last time. Fit a horse this time. Is that only out into
He's
1,300?
put it on the Parks track because it's a leader by a
Well,
track.
that makes the 1,300 like 12. I mean, if she leads, hard to beat.
Or you can take the double. Dandy
Yeah.
Man into Lake Titty
Well, we've got-
car, get you $6, you'll be right. Boost it up to 7.
Parlay, might take a parlay, 3 horses,
Don't swear at me.
3 and only 2 win, you can get a collect. That seems to be what happens. I know one will win.
All right, so
there you go.
you're tipping her?
Oh, well, I just hope they adopt the same tactics, Darren.
Probably missed the star 4
Because if
and
you
that'll
go
be
into
it.
the parks, you don't want to go back. Right, we'll see what happens
All right,
there.
we've got
I
two
like-
favourites.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
And then Cracker Dance at Stony Creek.
Well, it won't be favourite.
No, gate 12.
Worst barrier you draw there.
Michael Kent Jr. Most of these have got convictions.
Who's riding it?
Bo Mertens. Hope he leaves early. Come on, Bo.
It's got to be $10, isn't it?
Oh, I don't.
It's not up yet. So.
No. Gate 12 of 13, 2100, second up.
Have you ever been there?
No.
I went there once, years ago.
Where's it down near
You get to,
southeast?
yeah, when you turn off and go down to the peninsula, you think you're there, and then it's another hour and a bit. It's a funny little track.
Yeah, it is.
It's got it's
track.
a tight corner, and then it sort of goes down and up.
Yeah, yeah.
Very hard to run on.
Well, they said, Michael Kent Jr. said that they're going to go forward.
Well, Bo Mertens would have ridden that track plenty.
Yeah, and he'd be probably one of the better jockeys there on Sunday.
Apparently, the work at Cranbourne during the week was outstanding. He rode it, actually. Did you see that interview?
No.
Said
I
it felt like a
Kent.
different horse.
Because they have treated the horse, haven't they? So
Yeah, she's had a bit of lubrication.
grease and oil
She went to
change.
the beach for 10 days.
Anyway.
She feels the surface, so I think that track's running.
You won't miss her if she leads because she's a grey.
She'll be half the price she should be because
Yeah.
she's trained by that stable.
Yeah. There was a little bit of a, what do you call it,
She's an each way chance, isn't she?
in fine print at the bottom of Michael Kent's thing of, if she's not running top 3,
Bye-bye.
we might have to,
Move her on.
I didn't say that, it was
But that's what I
worded
meant.
nicely, yeah. So,
Yeah. Well, we can't be paying those rates if she's not going to do anything.
I'm not sure if I've got a Dandy Man and late Titty car up in the multi that I'd really want to be rolling into Cracker Dance.
No.
Place?
No.
All right.
Can you take a parlay to run top 10?
I don't know. Anyway, so...
Good luck. I know the owners are pretty excited about her. Look, she's in one of the best stables in the country.
Yeah. Look,
She's in a right race.
they found the right race.
Got to forgive that last run because it was a wet track
Yeah.
and she hates it.
Yeah. And the track should be in that good form.
It should be no worse than a 5, which
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah. We did Hasseltoft. Obviously, the plan going back until he cut his leg that he was going to be running at Flemington this
Yeah.
weekend. He
But?
come through the little cut that
So he was in
happened
the,
while he was swimming.
yeah,
Like a swordfish or something got him.
a rival trainer had a fish hook out.
Paddy Rides cracked the shits down there, is he? No. Anyway, come out of the water and there was a cut just above the hock, I think.
Big as your little fingernail.
Yeah, anyway,
But bled,
bled
had to be
like hell.
stitched.
Because there's always worry there with infection and everything. But Tom galloped the horse at Carlake yesterday. The wound stayed okay, it didn't sort of open up. So we'll go to Sandon on Wednesday. It's not 2,000, it's 1,800. Benchmark 78, I think.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hasn't always performed well at Sandown.
Doesn't like going down the hill, I thought.
No, but it's a drop in grade from what we would have been at. So I don't know whether it's a bit, we're sort of at not the crossroads, but a funny situation, end of a prep.
He gets beat there, he'll be going to the paddock. won't he?
Yeah, do we find another 2,000 after that? I don't know. I suppose
Don't know why
a
we're
lot
going to Sandown when he doesn't like it.
it wasn't much on the calendar.
Well, he's got to try harder.
Go Morpheville to the Parks track, Darren. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully the race is weak. There's a lot of racing around. There's cups everywhere across the weekend, which run around those trips. We might strike a field of 8 or 10. And
Get beat.
Steve Williams has been booked to ride.
Has he?
Yes.
All right.
So there.
They're the runners.
That is all. Mean Girls, you said, we'll wait another
Wouldn't have got
week.
a run.
Yeah, with Muzzlebrook or somewhere. So we wait another day.
They tell me Southern France is close to a return.
Oh, I've got him marked on my sheet there. With,
Close to a return, Pete.
Righto.
He's trialled up good and pulled up good, so he's close.
Steinem's a fortnight away.
Australian Cup's a go.
In between this week and that is the All-Star Mile. Little shout out, Ethan Brown last week.
Shocking.
Looks like he's on the mend, but Jesus, didn't.
That was horrible.
Lacerated liver and
Horrible
kidney
vision.
pump, yeah.
Galloped on him.
As soon as it happened, I said to I didn't know who it was. I said, "Oh, geez, whoever it was comes out of that because the horse steamrolling." So anyway, he's on the mend, and it's good
He's
to
a ripping
see.
bloke, and
Serious suspect. You know,
he's been great for our brand. Ethan Brown, he's a gun. You know, we're
ripping kid, and he was probably he was in the
I think he's
best form of
leading
his
the
career.
Wasn't he leading the jockey?
Could have been, yeah. Well, he was up there, but look, he's going to be fine, which is
It's
good.
just going to take time. Geez, a tough game, isn't it? Like all these blokes that pock jockeys. Hey?
Move on.
And then that happens.
Yeah.
Anyway, all the best, mate.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to getting you back.
And a couple of our blokes we've been associated with have got runners tomorrow. Daniel Bowman's got a thing that's having undefeated. Is it me in the last?
Gee,
We mentioned Mitch.
Popular today.
Yeah, ring him. Josh Julius has got Just Folk in, so there's a bit of barracker for people you know.
Yeah, the
going
little
on tomorrow.
boys.
Yeah,
The
little boys.
stables. Good luck.
What do you want to move to now, Darren? You want to move to our competition, or do you want to talk about the sales?
Well, let's no, we'll talk about sales. No, we'll cover off the sales. So the Premier sale concluded last week. The market was definitely down. The lack of confidence in the economy by people is really starting to be felt.
If you had money, it was a buyer's market.
Yeah, it's definitely a buyer's market, but a lot of the trainers are saying the same thing. They haven't been able to sell all their Gold Coast horses, haven't been able to sell all their classic or Kiwi buys, and they were very, very quiet there. Some of the bigger stables bought half what they normally buy, Pete. So it was a tough market in the ring, but luckily we were able to get ours sorted out either in the ring or outside the ring afterwards, which was what was going on. I want to thank Jason Warren, who bought one of our fillies. Andrew Bobbin took on two of our fillies. Wendy Kelly took on a filly. Saba San took on a colt. And the other one, Liam Howley, took on brought the Long Espresso out of the ring. So our trainers were there and to support us, and it's just good to have those behind us, you know, to support the brand.
Absolutely.
So we were lucky that we were able to get those horses all sorted out, and we're going to help. And you've probably seen some of the updates go through that we're supporting Andrew Bobbin and Jason Warren, and we'll certainly support Saab, because we did an interview with Saab.
I missed that one.
Yeah, it's blank. I don't know what happened.
All
anyway,
right,
so he's going to have to come down to Ballarat and do that, because they're all at the breakers. So, but we will support the people that support us, and going forward we'll continue to support those trainers that support us.
Absolutely.
So
a few cheeky trainers, Darren, coming in with unders after. You'll take 50 for that, will you?
There was a few that were lucky that they spoke to Tom and not me, or they would have got told. But there was a few trainers there that probably we've supported heavily over the last few years that were nowhere to be seen.
Those English books, the hard whack.
There's too many horses. There's too many horses going through. The economy's tightening up. I think we're in for a rough ride in the next 12 months, but we've had it good for 5 or 6 years, and you know, it's a cycle, isn't it? So you just got to have what they want, and you've got to have them at the money they've got, and if you don't, well, you're going to struggle. Now, some of those big horses that got sold, I'll be very interested to see who races them, Pete, whether the person that bred them, what sort of share they had to retain.
Yeah.
So let's just leave it at that. But we move on now to, I think, Adelaide's this weekend. We got nothing on for the Adelaide sale. Then we got one in Sydney for the Easter.
Yep.
And then I think it's then into mares, weanlings, and all sorts. So it's going to be a lot of stock traded, but I'm going to be very interested to follow the market. So we're all come home.
It's a big
Glad that's over.
Sales done.
It's a massive logistics. Like we had 7 staff, we had to fly in.
Yep.
You got to rent a house. You know, they need cars to get around in. You got to buy them food.
And as you said, for the horses themselves, they're there for 7 to 10 days.
10 days are there.
And viewed up to 200 times.
Yep,
Brought
they were
out,
in and out, and the staff were buggered. There was some sort of gastro bug going around the complex.
just
All the
what
staff were getting crooked. We lost one day, I think, out of the 7, we had 3 turn up.
Oh, jeez.
So there was a gastro bug going around, and a lot of the horses were sort of getting crooked too at the sales ring. So anyway, I'm glad it's over. Fair income.
Week good to be done.
I'm over it. Now,
big weekend of racing down across the board. But
yes, now we tipped out, I finally posted out our Melbourne Cup competition prize today, registered mail. I accepted 2 answers. because I didn't want to be a class action
Right.
of complaints.
Right, eh?
So we accepted the cross-counter result with first up in Dubai,
Yep.
and we accepted Ferrante.
Yep.
And
Who won the all?
So there was a number that got it right, but yeah, the first correct entry, time-wise, by email or text was Alan Brown.
Yep.
And Michael Eastmuir.
Right.
So your packs were sent out registered post today.
Yeah.
For the rest, you're too slow.
Oh, bye.
So this week,
We'll have a bit of a...
oh, we better
duel.
talk about the guineas.
Yeah.
No one
No. Neither.
got it.
Trying
Not
to
even
think-
close.
Trying to think what one up in Sydney. Can't. Doesn't matter.
No one got them.
Not
So
out.
no winner there. So that comp was
I
obviously
nearly tipped the Melbourne winner.
too tough, that comp.
Yes.
Just shows how even those races are.
Come back a little. One of the comps this weekend will keep them going all day, and the other one's based on the Newmarket. You've come up with a novel way.
Yep. So we're going to have this week's comp is, there's going to be two. So the first one is you have to tip the Newmarket winner. So who's going to win the Newmarket? And secondly, what's the margin? So I want the winner of the Newmarket and how far it wins by. Now, in decimal. So for those older clients that are going to say a neck or a head, that doesn't count.
Oh, no, we
0.1 length, one length decimal. So John Marnie, no head or neck, and you can't tip after the event. How's that?
They might be time zone.
Yeah, the guineas. Some smarty
Afterwards.
sends me after the event. Do I win? No.
So in other words, if you like I Wish I Win, write its name and 1.5
lengths.
Yes. Or
Because we might get 10 people to tip the winner, but I don't think we'll get 10 people to tip the margin.
No, you
So
wouldn't
that's
think.
your comp.
that's the Newmarket comp.
Now you watch how many replies I get where it'll just be the winner,
Yeah.
no margin.
Yeah.
If you do that, you're out.
Someone might just tip the margin.
All right, and then I'm going to have another little comp for a bit of fun.
Yep.
So the jockey. Who's going to be the leading jockey on the day? Now we're going to work it on, they get 3 points for the win, 2 points for second and 1 point for third. Who's going to get the most points?
Yep. Just across the 9 races.
Flemington only.
Yeah. So if you
Don't
like,
tip New South Wales,
If you like
or
Mike-
you'll get a Swan stubby holder.
if you like Michael D, that's all you need to ride. Michael D.
Michael D,
And if-
Jamie Carr.
Yeah. If he rides 3 winners, that's 9 points for a few places.
Now you and I are across it, right?
Yes. We'll see what happens.
And you
here.
get, I reckon you should enter it.
I will.
Have a go,
All right.
because you need a.
I said,
reckon you need a.
look, I haven't even looked. I said Michael D without even looking at the form guide.
Has he got a ride?
Well, he rode the
Could be in
group.
Sydney.
He rode the group. Well, he did ride the. Well, actually,
He's flying, isn't he?
the Coolmore is on it this weekend.
Yeah. Anyway, so give me a jockey. Just.
I don't
text
know
me.
why I'm taking you, Michael D, because you beat attrition last week. Blows me.
Anyway, just give me your jockey.
So there you go. That's
There's
a couple of cops.
Just a bit of interest in
Yeah.
the day, something to follow, and see how good you are. Now,
No,
they just got to be in before race 1.
Newmarket, 1874 first run, Darren.
1874.
So that meant 150 years.
Might have a
next
couple of
year.
owners who were there.
Jesus. Beat
Well-
some good Newmarket winners over the year.
We won it in '94 with Mukta,
Yes, Mukhtar.
$40.
Yep.
Didn't have a cent on it.
I was there the day with my camera and on the fence when Black Caviar won.
$1.18.
$1.80. There was another odds.
Not many
favourite.
favourites win, Pete.
No, it's got an ordinary record.
Saw that thing on Twitter today, and favourites are shockers.
Rocket Horse won last year at 100 to 1. I didn't realise today she's a mare.
Yes,
Rocket Horse, I just thought it was an old gelding. I think the geldings are one.
leaders don't normally win.
Geldings are one 22.
Inside rail
last-
don't normally
Yeah.
win. They did last year.
I like Private Eye a little bit, but he's drawn 2.
I don't know.
I wish I win.
This is a handicap, so there's a massive weight scale,
Yeah, there's
and they go
8
across the
kilos.
line in a wall.
Juana's Notches down the bottom with 50.
Is it good enough? Who's the best straight horse? And I think down the straight,
Rocket Horse.
you got to find a strong horse
Yeah,
for that 1200, and there almost needs to be a strong miler.
The Black Booker was I Wish I Win in the Lightning.
Everyone will be on it. It'll be short,
Yeah, or In Secret.
but it's got to
in
get.
secret,
But it's going to be
sorry.
back running on.
Yeah.
Can you run on? Is it going to be in the right lane?
There's a few little smokies there. That September run the other day flashed home.
Gee, it's been a non-winner
And
for...
what's that? There's the other one.
Another non-winner.
Who's now with Mars.
I don't know if I'll be having
It's a great race.
Anyway, it'll be
race.
an interesting race. I don't think I'll be multiing up in that league.
No, we'll just
That's a
watch.
field league for the quaddie, I reckon.
Just get the fives beat.
It's a
which
field
can
league.
happen.
Anything can win that race. It's
Yep.
a bloody good race.
And,
Let's see if anyone tips the winner, Pete.
I do like one in Sydney, and it's in the Coolmore, but it's drawn 17.
Who is it?
Anavisto.
Anavisto.
Yeah, but anyway, that's a hard race too. But there's Adelaide Cup Monday.
Yep.
I haven't looked.
Simon Wild.
What's the name of it?
Roar of Sympathy or something.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Symphony.
So we've got good racing right across the board.
It's a big three.
Eden Oak Cup.
You going?
No. Brawl. It'll win that. Bruskers.
There you go.
Echuca Cup. Don't even know what's in it.
Isn't there like
Stony
9
Creek
cups
Cup.
or something?
No, 8 or 9. Yeah. So
Maybe we should
big-
add a comp,
big-
pick every winner of the cup. No.
Oh jeez. You could find one or two.
No, we'll leave that one.
But,
Now, Pete, do you want to weigh in on the controversy of the week?
weigh in. I don't weigh in at all.
Do you want to weigh in on the
Right,
controversy?
the controversy is not to do with Peter Volandis again.
Yeah,
is
it is.
Yeah.
I want to know what your view is on the strappers percentage if you train your horse in Victoria. So you fly to New South Wales, you strap a horse that wins a race.
Yeah, and you can't get in it.
Should you get the 2%?
Well, if you're taking your horse there and racing there, yes, you should.
Yeah.
There's no
But you can't just give
No
it to
lie.
some and not others, can you?
Richie's things or Poory's people's. No, you're too poor. Don't. And I think even in New South Wales they don't all get it because it's something to do whether you're a full-time worker or a part-time worker. Well, that's what they're telling us now. So, Mr. Volandis.
What is this rule? And will it come in Victoria?
So, where is the money going that has been? Because I think they pulled 1%.
Consolidated revenue.
Yeah, righto. Christmas parties. Hey?
Well, you imagine a strapper going up and strapping a horse and getting 122,000. What are they on? 800 a week, these kids? That changes their life,
Some
doesn't
are
it?
not even on that. So you,
50 grand, 40 grand, it's a nice whack.
that chap who's
So what
got
do you reckon had happened in the stables, Pete, when the trainer says, anyone want to strap this horse?
take it yourself.
Geez, they'd be putting their hands up, wouldn't they?
Well, the bloke, is it Girard or whatever his name, has got Front Page, who's in the new market tomorrow. They went up there and won that. Don't know the name of the race. It was a $2 million race or $5 million race. Big money. That strapper never ever received it, and they're based in New South Wales. They're based just over the border. Now, if it's 1% of $1 million, good
10
prize.
grand. Not bad. Well, I would have thought a rule's a rule.
Yeah.
And if it's advertised, it's advertised. I don't know why it's got to be where you live
All
or
this
whether you're
little
part-time or full-time.
Fine.
Either have it for
Yeah.
everyone or don't have it.
This day and age, it's poor. It's shedding him in more of a light than what he is. Yeah.
Phone's ringing, Pete.
Yeah, apparently he's
Solicitors, shine lawyers, no win, no pay, class action. I can hear it.
he's
Class action.
no, poor.
Doesn't it put racing in a
I
bad
don't
light?
think we don't even have it in Victoria,
No,
do we? But
no.
we probably should be.
Well, we're already giving away more percentage of
Yeah.
the win to welfare and jockeys and
Yeah.
everything else than what New South Wales do.
I think the owners, a lot are saying, oh well, we used to get 85%. I think we're back to 81 or something.
Yeah,
like
it's coming down, but the
Yeah.
money's bigger.
Yes.
But it's just, I don't know, they need to clean it up.
No, that's poor.
I think what they should do is just not give the trainers the 10% and don't give the jockeys 5 anymore.
back to 9 and 4.
Give them nothing.
Make them work harder.
Well, they'll just put their training fees up anyway.
I'll have to get on a diet. I'll be riding them.
You can strap them, Pete.
No,
You'd
riding
be a
them.
good strapper.
After last weekend, I don't.
Always thought I'd be a good
rider.
strapper. They wouldn't take me far.
No, poor, very poor. Just the way it was laid out, relayed out that some got
embarrassing.
it,
It's
some
embarrassing.
didn't, and the Vicks.
It's
was
almost,
like the
it's
Vicks.
almost like, you know, if you're mates with Volandis, you get paid, and if you're not, you don't.
Well, you look at Giga Kick that went up there and won the. I mean, who's maybe what it might do is the trainers might start strapping them more themselves now.
Now I know what beetroot straps and Bowman straps and Dunedin straps.
Paul straps a lot of it.
Actually, next time at the race, I'm going to say, are you on 2%?
Bobbin straps a lot of his now. They're just working, waiting for it to come over.
Trying to keep it all. Trying to keep it all.
So they saved $150 for not sending the strapper and pick up a nice little percentage.
They still charge the owners.
Anyway.
All right, well, that was your controversial segment for the week. Peter Morganti, not happy.
No, not happy.
Bad luck. All right, well, only one special announcement now, Pete. Someone's birthday today.
Yeah, I was going to say, yes, Lizzie.
Lizzie.
Liz, now, must have something on the go, Darren.
Yeah, I'm taking her out for dinner tonight.
I was going to say, a week later, the footy starts. You could have went down to skilled stuff.
No, there's no games there till May now.
Yeah, the grandstand's
Well, it's not even going to be ready this year. No, Lizzie's having a big birthday today, so if you want to send her a message, 04 11 710 119. Send her a birthday. She's really impressed that she's had another
Remember
birthday.
the last time we did this a few years ago, putting out mobile phone numbers. I don't know if I started or you started it, but 200 texts later wondering how do they all know it's my birthday?
No, she's not happy about having another birthday. She reckons she's had enough and she doesn't need any more.
Don't need any more.
Anyway.
Well, I hope you get spoilt, Liz.
We'll head down to Geelong tonight.
Did
for a
last
meal.
year when the Cats won, but that won't happen this year.
Oh. All right, we're going to wrap it
Everyone's
up
tipping
there.
Hawthorn to win the wooden spoon.
Is there a wooden spoon? Do you actually get a spoon?
I think the league would be game to hand one out, but it's the old...
I know as kids at school we
What?
used to wrap one up and, you know, if Collingwood finished at the bottom, we'd give our mate a present and it had a wooden spoon in
What
it.
is the significance of a wooden spoon for finishing
Where did
last?
that... Does anyone know where that come from?
Well, there's another... We've got 3 competitions this year.
Do you know...
Why?
What's the origin? Oh, you could Google it, I suppose.
Well,
The origins of the wooden spoon for coming last.
bring that to us. Yep.
Can someone tell us? Because we don't know much.
No. Well, we got to go.
All right, we're off. We've got no twisties this week, Justin. Someone said, you know what someone wrote in?
No.
Justin would pick that bag of twisties up in one
Straight
handful
down.
and go bang.
Oh, jeez. Followed by a
Legend status.
Northern.
Can you
Great
buy a
Northern.
Twisties t-shirt and give it to Justin?
Well, I'm sure you can.
We'll have to look into that.
Yep.
Till next week, don't forget the Newmarket comp. Don't forget the Jockeys Points comp. And let's talk about that next week when we come back to ATB and controversial Morganti segment.
Tell us about the wooden spoon.
Enjoy your weekend. Long weekend for many.
Bye.